Okay.
Hello guys, so I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to show you a little mix-up of Yeti, P.E.K.K.A, witches, bowlers, and healers, and electro dragons. So I dropped a Yeti and a bowler on the lab, so that will clear out the corner buildings. The thing I'm trying to do with these cleaning the pathing troops or funneling troops, or whatever you want to call them, is I'm making a place for my troops to go inside. And I'm gonna use a blimp for this one because the town hall is the center and not many defenses are close to it, so troops won't go for it if there's no blimp for it. So that's why I did that. Now I dropped another electro because there was a troll Tesla and whatnot, and I'm seeking air mine. So the clan castle comes up. I dropped the heavy troops, then king, queen, RC, and bowlers, and notice that I dropped the witches on the end, the very last. The reason I do that is because the witches can do a lot of damage, but they can only do it from the behind and not in the front in the battleground. So I froze the multi-inferno so the RC can take it down, and the queen locks into my RC. I drop the blimp from the right side, get targeted by the air mine, still alive, pops the warden ability so that a blimp can reach the town hall. Very bad placement of the air sweeper from a blimp. It went pretty easily. I didn't have to do anything. I dropped the rage, the town hall goes down, and down goes the scatter shot. My king ability is still alive. The electro that I dropped for the funnel is still alive, and pop queen ability pops. Auto ability is so helpful. The enemy RC goes down, and then goes the multi-inferno, and there's nothing that can stop my army now. And I drop my cleanup minions on the bottom, wizard on the top, left on the left side, and yeah, that's pretty much an easy 3-star. There aren't too many troops alive, but if you look closely, there are healer, there's warden, my king is still alive, there's P.E.K.K.A, and a couple of red yetis, and the bowlers that I dropped for the funnel in the beginning is somehow still alive. I don't know, maybe it's the troop bowler, I don't know. I keep like 7 troop bowlers or something, I don't know. So it was a pretty neatly done 3-star. I don't really go for the 3-star. I usually go for the 2-star because I don't know how to do 3-star, but if things work out, I go for the 3-star. Now moving on to the next attack, that's a bit tricky and tough attack to do because the Inferno are pretty separated out, and in order to take them down, you gotta really work on the outside buildings. And why I'm saying that is because those outside buildings can make your main army go around the base. That's what happens with these island type bases. So what I'm trying to do here is drop a Yeti and Electro on the sides, but I'm going to drop a lot of funneling troops on this base before doing my main attack. Not a lot of troops, but I noticed that the electro dragon chain can work on that. The air mine did quite a damage on my electro, but the electro will still be taking a lot of building down with it before it goes down. And the electro on the top also clears a lot of building, which is very valuable. And I'll drop the Yeti and 2 bowlers, which is equal to 1 electro, by the way. So that's basically 3 electro. That's 90 space being taken down, and the right and the left side is completely clear, and my troops have nowhere to go but straight for the town hall, along with the what it's called, wall wrecker. Now the Inferno on the right side is locking on to my troops on the in the center, so I dropped the Yeti and the RC on the freeze on that Inferno so that it goes down. Now I'm going to drop the jump spell right around that top side on the right side Inferno, and the RC is working on the right. Not too many major defenses. I froze those expos so that my Yeti can work and the Yeti mice can kill them, and then I freeze the Inferno and the Eagle. The reason I did that so that RC can take down the Eagle, which is the main goal here for the RC. But if she could take down that Inferno, I don't know why she didn't go for that Inferno first and went for that Wizard Tower. That's really weird. But the Queen will take down the Inferno on the right and the left, and the top Inferno is the only thing that is stopping my army from getting a 3-star. Queen's ability is popped, the Archer Tower goes down. I drop the minions and the Wizard on the left side so they can clean up. Now the Inferno locks onto my Warden, and that's a very bad thing. And as soon as that happens, I drop the minion on the right so it can work the cleanup. The archers kills the Inferno. It has barely any health, and the Warden tomb goes down, and they're just trash buildings to be taken down. And I had plenty of time to get a 3-star, plenty of time, and that really went well. The trick behind doing these kind of attacks is you gotta make sure that you funnel real strong before going in, because there are a lot of trash buildings outside. Now moving on to the next attack. Now this attack's even more fascinating because it's a really, as strong as this looks, it just as that weak, because all the defenses, I mean, not a single defense is on the outside, just a couple of multi-mortars or maybe one archer is on the outside, and the air defenses are pretty much far away from each other, are not gonna do much against my funneling troop, and I will be able to funnel pretty strongly with very little effort. So I drop a wizard on the left side because I kind of guessed that there won't be any troll Tesla on that side, because everybody knows that in Legendly, if you're gonna funnel, you're probably going to funnel on that side that I dropped the Electron, and there was a troll Tesla on that side. I don't know why he drove these kind of buildings so offside like that. I mean, with very little troops you can get so much value out of it. So I clear the buildings. Now what I'm trying to do here is that another trick here is that those wizard tower, those air defense, all that is really hard to do. That's why I dropped the Yeti and bowlers behind the Electro so that they can take those out, and my rest of my troops can go straight up inside. I also dropped the Yeti on the elixir store that was on the left side so that my troops don't go on the left side and the outside and then get distracted by the clan castle and the heroes, which is what I don't want. I dropped the RC like always alongside the rest of the troops, so that the RC can take out those weak defenses. I kind of make sure that if the defenses do separate out, drop the RC with the troops, and if the defenses are like all the heavy defenses are on the one side and weak defenses are on one side, I drop the RC for the weak defenses because RC can take it down. The Warden ability, jump spell, rage, and a lot of skeletons. I don't know if he had the clan castle or not. If it did, it probably died pretty early. And I dropped the cleaner troops on the bottom. There's no air attacking building, attacking building on the bottom side, so Minion will do their sweet work on that. Only 3 troll Tesla on the top. He had a couple of Teslas on the bottom, which is a bad thing to do on this space. You don't want all your trash buildings on the outside and all the defense on the inside, because that gives a lot of advantage to the attacker, because all the troops then will go for the defense and very little troops will be used to clear the trash buildings. And in this case it was a kind of close call, because the Axpo that was there could have killed my queen, but Warden saved it. Now queen dies from the giant pope. 2 cannons are still alive, and only hope for me is that the minions or the Yeti can take down those cannons, because king cannot break that wall on the time and take both of them down. That's why I use so many versatile troops, because these troops can do so many things that I won't expect. Now the minions and the Yeti mines working on that last cannon. I had just somewhere around like 6 or 7 seconds left, 10, 9, 8, yeah, 6 or 7 seconds left before I got the 3-star. So close one, but I knew it's going to be a 3-star because everything went correctly. Now moving on to the next attack. Now this is the base that I'm talking about, because this base is so weak that you can 3-star it without even thinking. You would notice that there are all 3 cannons, 2 air archer towers, and an eagle on the bottom, and all the elixir collectors and the gold mines are on the outside. Just like all the trash buildings are on one side, and I just drop 2 electros and they will take down all of them. Look at that electron on the bottom side that cleared off the entire section just by electro. I did that by just that electro, and then I dropped my main army, the siege machine, wall breaker, and then eagle is activated. I drop the RC alongside the troops. I don't drop the RC behind the troops or along right in the with the troops, because RC could get locked down by an inferno and get died. That can happen. So I keep my RC always on the sides so that RC can take down those weak defense. That's my always the goal with RC. I never throw my RC at inferno unless until I'm freezing them. So a nice freeze and warden ability to take down the tunnel and the inferno. Both are single, and Yeti mites will just eat them alive. And the electro on the bottom that I dropped for the funnel is still alive and still working. RC ability is still alive, so it was overall a really OP attack. Last inferno goes down, and now there's nothing in this base that can stop my attack. It went so strong. I popped the RC ability. 2 watchtower towers just went down like nothing. The wizard on the gold storage to start the cleanup troops. Now nothing can stop. Only 1 archer towers and 2 bomb towers and a wizard is left. RC will take care of it. Like I said, RC can take down a lot of low damaging defense buildings, and that was a pretty OP attack. So many troops still left. The electro dies from the air mine, but there's just so many troops left to kill this base, and that was an awesome overpowering 3-star. It doesn't look like it, but for me it was. So now moving on to the league standing that I had, how many drops I got. It was bad, didn't even get 200, but I pretty much survived with the defense. Yesterday I did pretty good on the offense, but I did pretty bad on the offense. So that's kind of how it goes for me, because my defense isn't max yet. I don't know how to make bases, but I hope you learned something from it. See you guys later. Signing off.